All right, guys, I'm going to speak this time about the Lincoln National Forest. Now, a lot of people would probably wonder, just as I did when I got there, how do I know where to go in a national forest? I mean, I've heard the fact that you can go to any dirt road and just drive and get off of it, and you can camp there 300 feet from either side of it. But the fact of the matter is, there are some places you really shouldn't go, and some places that you are allowed to go, and some places that it's perfectly fine for you to go anytime with any vehicle. And these are the things you need to know. And I have the little map here from the Forest Service. When I talked to the rangers at the station, they gave me this. And to tell you the truth, it's better than Google Maps because Google Maps doesn't show you what is for motorcycles only, or the four-wheelers, you know, those. In other words, Google doesn't tell you what is rideable on your kind of vehicle, and this will. First of all, I want you to see this part that is important on the map, and it's right underneath the emblem. And it says something like this: travel, recreation, with minimal impact. Respect the environment and the rights of others. Educate yourself, plan and prepare before you go. Allow for future use of the outdoors by leaving it better than you found it. Discover the rewards of responsible recreation. You're going to be in an outdoors that is beautiful, and you're going to discover that listening to the birds, watching nature, seeing the beautiful trees, you got to take it all in and really discover that feeling of nature. The water running, the birds chirping, the animal sounds in the background, the coyotes and the wolves, or whatever it is that you hear, is beautiful. And for more information on Tread Lightly, go to treadlightly.org or call 1-800-966-9900. You come to the description of areas, and this is where it gets important. Remember when I mentioned that there's some certain areas you really shouldn't go unless you have a specific kind of vehicle? Well, this section right here will tell you that. It says legend. And it's got the roads, the type of roads that you have, the trails, and the seasonal designations, and FS campgrounds, picnic areas, etc. It's got all that right there. Now, sometimes it's a little hard to read what it means, especially in the dispersed camping. You're thinking, well, those are just little dots. I mean, so you go a little further down, explanation of legend items. You go to that one, and it explains what they are. There are some roads that are open to all vehicles, and that's basically the one that has most of the area where it's dispersed camping, because a lot of people that go dispersed camping don't necessarily have a 4x4, or maybe they have an RV, they're pulling an RV, and it can be so rugged that you can't pull the RV through there, or your low riding vehicle cannot get through there. So you want to go through the roads that look like black and white, like this, black and white lines, but they have also the dispersed camping, these little dots on each side. The little dots, dispersed camping. Now there's a section in the map that specifically talks about dispersed camping, and it tells you every road that you can go dispersed camping in this map. Now this is Sacramento Ranger District, which is Sacramento Mountains. But in this section over here, you will find all the roads that you can go in. Every one of those. And I'll show you in detail. But you can go to any road. Down here, for example, you have these ones that have the black and white with the little dots on each side. And it has a road, let's say, for example, 228, 607, 62, 620D. All those are roads that you can find. 228. Let's see if 228 is there. There it is, 228 right there. And this is distance from the side of the road, 300 feet either side. 300 feet either side is where you go dispersed camping. The vehicle type, same as allowed on road. So any vehicle really can do that. And the dates allowed, same as allowed on the roads. So those are the best ones to go to if you're going to go dispersed camping. The black and white line with dots on each side. That's the best for dispersed camping. The other ones, someone will tell you, is just for motorcycles only, or for rugged riding, four-wheelers. So I'm going to show you the map, what they look like, and we go from there. Now this section, you can see the black and white lines, and you see the numbers of each one. You can double check on that other section if they are actually available for dispersed camping. But since you already know the map by seeing those signs on there that has the numbers and the line, you see the black and white on the map, so you know that's a dispersed camping area with the dots on each side. So you don't have to question it. You don't have to say, well, I wonder if this is one. No, it tells you right there it is. And normally you'll go to a road and it'll show you the entrance of that little road. It has a number on it. And sometimes they're hard to see, but they're there and it tells you this is the road, and then, okay, you know now that you're in the correct road and you go through there. That's something that Google Maps is not going to tell you. You have to go to the forest map. You can save so many hours of searching for the right place, and then of course you could find another place to go to real quick, and you may be in the place that is for motorcycles only. You're really rugged, a real rugged road, and you can be hurting your vehicle. So it's best to look at the map, find the areas that you need to go to, and drive down there and find those. It's much easier, and you'll for sure be in the right place, and you won't be in a place to where you'll be damaging your vehicle. So this is very helpful, and it tells you other facts, other things are in here besides what I just mentioned. But basically, as I show you here, and I'll show you this in a close-up, I'll go in detail showing you what some of those are. There are some roads that you cannot travel at all in certain times of the year. They're just not drivable. Maybe it's too much snow, maybe too much mud, and you can't get in or out. So, and there are some other roads that they even have a sign that says, once you go past this point, there is no rescue getting you out of there if it snows. Nobody's going to go in there and plow the road for you and to get you out. You're stuck until you're able to The snow melts and you can leave. That's the one that you need to be very concerned with, because especially during snow season, you go through there in snow season and you go inside and that area and you go deep into the woods. I mean, deep into the woods. And then it snows really hard. You're stuck there until someone comes gets you, or until the snow melts. If you don't have enough supplies, food, water, well, you can always melt the snow and have your water. But you're going to be there for a long time. So you make sure that you're going in the right places. And that's what the map is for, to help you. And you can always go to the ranger station and question the areas. What is the best ones that, you know, people that the rangers know. The rangers know what areas are more likely that people will go and have a good time. Has maybe rivers close by, or a scenery of some mountains, or something that you can see and enjoy more. The rangers know those areas. So it's best to at least stop at the ranger station, learn the map a little bit more. I'm showing you how to read it, but then again, you ultimately have to be the one that decides where to go when you see those roads. And I hope you enjoy the video.